when it comes to just team environments. And this is the reason why I also bring this up is I'll talk to you about probably one of my favourite teammates that I ever played with. I was very fortunate to play with so many of the best players that have played cricket around the world or ever played cricket. And one guy I was very fortunate enough to play with was the last 3 years of my playing days in the IPL. And that is MS Dhoni. And the reason why I wanted to mention the team environments and how incredibly important it is. So MS Dhoni he didn't educate himself the way I did, okay, on mental skills. But the knowledge that he gained over his life, he does these things just on intuition innately. He just does it. And that's what he's always instilled in the teams that he's captained. So I had to, at the age of 34, about to retire because my performance has gone down, and had to go and get educated from someone, an expert in the US. MS Dhoni just innately, the way he observes the world, that was inside him. That's who he is. Okay? So when you talk about creating the ultimate team environments, the high-performance team environments, it starts from the leaders. Okay? And MS Dhoni at CSK was MS Dhoni and Stephen Fleming. That combination. Okay? And the reason why that combination was so powerful is because all they ever talked about was bring the best version of you, bring the best, they didn't say A, but in my language, bring the best version of you to every game. And the other words around it they'd say is, if we do that, because we know the talent that we've got in our team and in our squad, if everyone brings the best version of them, then because of the talent we've got, we're a really good chance of getting the results we're looking for, that we're wanting. Okay? So it was never, ever did I hear, even if it's an IPL final or a knockout game, it was never, we need to win today. Or you need to score runs today, otherwise you're getting dropped. Never. Those words never came in. You might end up, and I was fortunate enough to have that faith as well. In my second year at CSK, I didn't score runs for about 7 or 8 games, and they still backed me, believing that it was going to come good. But it was never, the action was like, you only got 1 game and then you're gone, okay? What happens in toxic environments is when it's all around results. If you don't perform today, you're gone. If we lose today, we're out. So all is talked about is results, okay? And one of the important things to understand is there's a really important difference between being results-driven and results-focused. CSK, results-driven, which means they're doing everything they can, and we're all doing everything we can because we're driven by getting the best results we possibly can, to be as good as we can. Whereas in the other toxic environments, there's been a lot of those throughout my career as well in different franchises, not so much in the IPL, but sometimes for the Australian cricket team and other franchises that I played in, the toxic environments were results focused all around. You have to perform today, because if you don't, you're out. Spots are up for grabs. And selection around that would dictate that and everything. So when you're focused on results, it's all around the stress, anxiety and worry builds up to a point where it tips over the edge and it fully implodes, and I experienced that a number of times, okay? So the important difference between being driven and results focused, okay? Results driven means you're mentally engaged in what you're doing the best you possibly can. Results focused, that's where stress, anxiety and worry really build up, and that's when we burn ourselves out, even individually. That's where worry, anxiety, and that's where then we get in our own way and we don't perform at our best. Okay? The last thing as well, just touching on these environments as well, is the fun and joy in what you do is one of the most important things. That's actually how you really get fully engaged in what you do. If you love what you do and you really enjoy what you do, whether that's enjoy learning, whether it's enjoy getting into a performance,